guys, hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, again, my name is Jeffrey. I make e-commerce videos for you guys and dropshipping. So consider subscribing if you're new here and smash the like button if you like it. So today I just want to make a little vlog again, but this time regarding a topic that's not very often talked about in the e-commerce world. And that is, what if e-commerce doesn't work out for you? And I know a lot of people, especially when they're starting out, they actually, there's a high likelihood of you not succeeding. Not a lot of people can actually make it and make it their full-time job, especially, make it into a full-time career. And I think the statistic is about 95% of people who actually succeed. 95% of people fail. And there's so many variables that contribute to success in e-commerce and dropshipping that not everyone can really do it. Not only do you have to have the right mindset, but also, you have to consider a lot of variables, and you have to make sure that you'll have all the right things in place in order to make sales and make good sales and good money. And so because not a lot of people have that potential to do it, you might not be able to make it a full-time job. And if it doesn't work out after like a year or so, you clearly did something wrong. And if it doesn't work out after a year or so and you're not seeing much results, then it might be a time to kind of move away from dropshipping because it might not be for you. I'm not saying it's always the case, but it could be wiser to explore other options as well that is more suited for your personality and your skill sets and your knowledge. And there are a lot of things that contribute to e-commerce and dropshipping, and a lot of things that you learn along the way, and one of them being Facebook ads as part of marketing, as well as Google ads if you already have that. But there are lots of things that you're going to learn in e-commerce and dropshipping, and if it doesn't work out after a year or so, what matters most is your knowledge economy, your skill set and your mindset. That all improves along with the ability to make sales and money. And what you can do with that knowledge ultimately is to really utilize that skill and the knowledge that you've learned from e-commerce and dropshipping, and really highlight those in, let's say, for your future jobs. Let's say, for example, you want to get back into the corporate world. You can actually use and utilize those skill sets that you've learned in e-commerce and dropshipping, and really highlight yourself as a person who is very persistent, very diligent in working, the ability to think independently, and these are all very important skill sets and assets to have for a company. And on top of that, you're also paying a lot of courses, and assuming that you're self-driven as well, not to mention. And in some cases, you might actually be purchasing courses to kind of further your skill sets and your potential. And you can really highlight that as well. You're going out of your way to learn something new yourself, to improve on yourself, for self-development. And if you really highlight that on top of your skill sets and experiences that you've learned, you really can be a very valuable asset to a potential company that you might be working for in the future. And that just increases the value of you as an individual, as a candidate, if you are actually planning to look for a job in the future. Not only that, but as well, if you actually don't want to get into the corporate world, you can actually utilize the same skills and the same skill sets and knowledge and experiences, and go for something different. So especially in dropshipping, when it's very marketing based and very advertising and media buying based, you can actually use that skill that you've learned, and assuming that you've seen some progress, you can actually turn it into some kind of marketing agency, which I've seen a few people do. Social media marketing agencies are one of the top business models now for making money online. So if it doesn't work out, you can always go to a social media marketing agency, make one yourself or join another one. And I'm sure your skills and assets, your knowledge and your skill sets are quite valued there, because it kind of aligns with what they're doing. So you can take that same skill with potentially working with them and trying to add value and see where they need help with. So dropshipping is just a tool for you. It's a platform for you to use to utilize your skills that you've learned. At the end of the day, of course, product matters, but it doesn't really matter as much what product you're selling, what matters more is your ability to analyze data and your ability to market and scale the product that you have. Obviously, you want to have a brand store, as I always mention in this channel, to have sustainable income and to really work with do collaborations and sorts. If you run a general store, it would be hard to do that. But down to the very core for e-commerce, it's the ability to analyze your data and the ability to scale and look at the data and see what you can get from it. So once you've gathered that skill, you can actually utilize it in other aspects as well, not just e-commerce and dropshipping. You can actually try to add value using that skill on a company, maybe an advertising agency, a social media marketing agency. You can teach people how to sell courses. I don't know, the opportunities are there if you want to explore it, but just make sure that those skills that you've acquired, they're not useless. You can actually make it to good use, especially after you've spent so much resources and so much time and effort into figuring out what works and what doesn't work. And don't put it to waste. There's actually some kind of value you can share and you can utilize later on. And just because dropshipping doesn't work for you specifically doesn't mean that's the end of the world. There's actually a lot of other opportunities out there. You just have to explore it, and maybe dropshipping isn't for you because it's a very independent focused kind of career if you want to make it a career. And if you're more of a person who is more sociable, maybe you want to start a marketing agency or join a marketing agency or join another corporate company that does similar things as you, as the lines with your skill sets. And opportunities are just out there, you just have to find it. So don't worry if dropshipping doesn't work for you. You can find ways to figure it out. And yeah, that's about it for today. I just wanted to make this little vlog. Hope you got some value today, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, if you're new here. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the video, got some value. And thanks for tuning in, guys. And take care and have a lovely night, morning, day, afternoon, whatever it is at your place. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and take care.